Hello everyone and welcome to another reactive video. My name is Draven and today's request comes from our Buy Me a Coffee page. QR code up there, link in the description. And what happens when you go there is if you buy us a coffee or more and suggest a song, we will bump it up to the front of the line. And that's exactly what user Steven Wilson Jr. Fanatic, I bet you know who he's going to request. That's what they did. And they said, Draven, I highly suggest Father, Son, and Grief is Only Love. Wow, let me try that again. Grief is Only Love, that are a couple of songs by this lyrical genius that you need to react to. Warning, have tissues close by. His whole album is plain fire, however. I venture to say he's going to go down as one of the most prized singer songwriters of our generation, no matter the genre. I realize your wheelhouse isn't country, folk, twinge of grunge, or whatever you call SWJ style, so I appreciate your reaction videos and the appreciation I hear from you. He is just that special. I'm seeing him this Saturday again, this time as the headliner and not the opener. So this request came in quite a bit ago, and I feel bad because what I just said is that we bump you up to the front of the list, but Fanatic bought this a little while ago, but I had just done another Steven Wilson Jr. video at the time. I think this was probably in response to that video. So I don't want to put back to back, of any artist, within a couple of days. So I typically wait a little while. This one, time got away from me and it's been like a month now. So I do apologize that it's taken this long, but here we are. We are going to check out Father's Son. This is the acoustic version with Hardy, who is another, I guess, country artist, but from what I know from him, he's got some balls to his music a little bit. So it's a little bit harder, almost like a rock, like hard rock country kind of vibe. I've seen Hardy at a couple of WWE shows. I think they used his music for a pay-per-view once. I can't remember 100% what the song is, but I'm pretty sure that was the situation. And he looks like, big tatted up guy who does country music. So it's probably actually in my wheelhouse and I should probably check that out. But Fanatic is requesting a couple of songs here. So we're getting to Father's Son. And yeah, in regards to what they said about me not really being a country fan, that is 100% true. It's not my favorite thing in the world. It's very low on my list of musical preferences, but every once in a while when someone comes around that's different than, so it's still in the country vein, but it's like real different, I pay attention. Steven Wilson is one of those guys that sounds way different. And in that vein, we actually just did a reaction to Coulter Wall singing Kate McCannon, and that's right up here. And if you haven't seen that yet, go check that out. That guy has got molasses in his mouth, and I don't understand how that sound comes out of him, but it was very cool. So it caught my attention, and that was a cool one. So every once in a while, even if it's country, I'll warm up to it even just a little bit. So I'm excited to see what Steven Wilson Jr. is going to do here with Hardy. This one is Father's Son. And with that being said,
shut up, Draven.
Let's go. How is he playing if he's not sitting down yet? I love how they both have the beaten up guitars. Harmonies are going to be fantastic in this, I can already tell.
He was named by my grandma, she cut it from the Bible, and he passed it on to me like granddaddy's rifle. Raised me up like sweet corn, credited a disciple. Yeah, I fought it like hell, he became a rival. tried to be different, tried to go against the grain. Didn't make no difference, I just ended Earth the same. I've never known better, 'cause every bone's tethered. You wanna change my name, gotta drain my blood. Goddamn, I am my father's son.
His singing style is
I left
amazing
town
every
just
time.
to get out of the shadow. He'd send me a 20 just to get back on the saddle. I put up a good fight, but I didn't win the battle. I guess a tree don't grow very far from the apple. I never known better, yeah, 'cause every bone's tethered. You wanna change my name, gotta drain my blood. Goddamn, I am my father's son.
Yeah, see, Hardy's got that grit to his voice. I like it.
am my father's son. I wear his blue jean jacket and his name like a badge of honor. I used to hate being called Junior, but I don't mind any longer. I've never known better, yeah.
Beautiful.
'Cause every bone's tethered. You wanna change my name, gotta drain my blood. 'Cause everything I am's everything he was. Goddamn, I am my father's son.
I am my father's son.
I am my father's son.
Yep, that was a good one. Let's go talk about it. If Steven Wilson Jr. is nothing else, he is a generator of kick you in the heart songs. This man just attacks your feelings with his original songs. We did a reaction to I'm a Song about a month ago, and that one was as powerful as you can imagine. And this one is no different. Father Son. As a new-ish father myself, I've got a 4-year-old and a 4-month-old, and I'm 42 years old. Pray for me. I'm so tired. But man, it's the greatest thing in the world. But yeah, it takes a lot out of you, and I'm late to the game as far as fatherhood is considered. But on the reverse side of this song, so Father Son obviously is Steven speaking about his own father and how he used to kind of hate being attributed to him, but now he wears it like a badge of honor. And as a father myself now, I hope that's never the case, at least the first part. I hope they always, want to be known as my kids. But having a father myself and going through the exact same feelings that Steven goes through in this song, and not that I hated my dad or anything, I think it's just like that teenage angst that happens. And because there's no manual to parenthood, like there's books written, but they don't help. Trust me, it's everyone's just kind of winging it out here, and like kids think that adults are these like well prepared, organized, they know what's going on kind of people. We don't have a clue. All right, we're winging it. We're doing what we think is right. It's different for everyone. There's no real, like I said, no real manual or guidebook to follow directly, because it's not going to work out that way for you. Curveballs are coming, and you got to learn how to swing, or at least get out of the way of them if they're getting a little too close. So I can definitely feel what he's going through in this song, having lived it myself. There was times I wasn't the biggest fan of my dad, but that's because I didn't know any better. I wasn't getting what I wanted. I see my other friends getting things and I'm not getting these things, and it's like, why can't I get these things? And now that I'm a dad, I understand why we can't always get the things that we want. And sometimes they're gonna resent you for that, and you got to be ready for it, or hopefully it doesn't happen. But if it does, you got to be ready for it. And having lived it myself, I probably know that it's coming at some point, because you can't just be their buddy all the time. You got to be their parent. And some parents don't understand that, and then their kids end up being little shitbags. But the good parents worry that they're not being good parents. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I'm piecing together from this. And with age, with time, obviously now I have the utmost respect for my dad. I hope to be half the man that he is. All the cliches are cliches for a reason, because they're true. So that's definitely hitting home for me with a song like this. And adding Hardy into this, as great as Steven is on his own, anytime you can get a dueling guitar and another kind of harmony vocally, always adds to a song. And Hardy's got a fantastic voice. He's got a good little grit to him. Steven's got that 2mm mouth open kind of style that he does, which is still baffling to me, how he gets anything out of his face with his mouth placement like that, and as powerful as he does. It's incredible. And Hardy brings more of like a normal, I guess, singing approach, mouth open. You can clearly hear what he's saying. It's not like a mumble. Not that you can't understand what Steven's saying, but sometimes you got to kind of lean in and be like, what the hell did he just say? Kind of thing. But fantastic either way, and different than, which, like I said in the intro, is what drew me into him, is that he's different than. So it's very cool. And this song was great. I'm glad I picked this version. I'm gonna go listen to the original. I'm probably gonna go listen to the print shop version as well, just to get kind of the produced version, the stripped down solo version, and now I've heard the version with Hardy accompanying him. So I'll get a perspective from all three, which I think will be very cool and beneficial. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and this reaction. And if you did, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hype it up, and let me know in the comments if there's another Steven Wilson Jr. song you want to see. Feel free to hit up the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description if you want to get your song bumped up a little bit quicker. Even if it's not Steven Wilson Jr., please go there and suggest that. We'll get that knocked out for you real quick. And in the meantime, YouTube thinks you're going to like this one, so go check that out. And as always, we'll see you at the next one.